Hello friends, this is Rashmi Singh and welcome to my channel Unraveling Science. Today's topic is Matter Around Us Pure? Chapter 2, Class 9th. We know that matter is anything that occupies space and has mass. Now matter is divided into pure substances and impure substances or mixtures. Pure substances. Pure substances are elements or compounds. They are made up of single kind of particles. They cannot be further broken down into simpler forms. They have fixed composition. Example is diamond, salt, sulfur, tin, etc. Impure substances or mixtures. They are made up of two or more different kinds of particles. They can be broken further into simpler forms. They have no fixed composition. Mixtures are of two types. Homogeneous mixtures. In homogeneous mixture, all the components are uniformly mixed and there is no boundaries of separation between them. For example, sugar in water. Heterogeneous mixture. In heterogeneous mixture, all the components are not uniformly mixed and there are visible boundaries of separation between them. For example, water and sand. As you can see here in the picture, heterogeneous mixture and homogeneous mixture molecules come. Homogeneous mixture and heterogeneous mixture differences. Homogeneous mixtures have uniform composition throughout. Heterogeneous mixtures have non-uniform composition. We cannot separate the components of homogeneous mixture through physical means. We can separate the composition through physical means in heterogeneous mixture. Components cannot be seen through naked eyes in homogeneous mixture. Components can easily be seen through naked eyes in heterogeneous mixtures. Example of homogeneous mixture is water and milk. Example of heterogeneous mixture is oil in water. As you can see here, now matter is divided into pure and impure substances. Pure substances are compounds and elements, and impure substances or mixtures are of two types, homogeneous and heterogeneous mixtures. Now elements are again divided into metals, non-metals and metalloids. Alloys. An alloy is a mixture of different metals or non-metals that cannot be separated from each other using physical means. For example, steel is a combination of iron, which is a metal, and carbon, which is a non-metal. Bronze is a combination of copper and tin, both metals. Brass is a mixture of copper and zinc, both metals. Solution. A solution is nothing but a uniform mixture of two or more substances. Homogeneous mixtures are called solutions. For example, solution of liquid into liquid will be water and ink. Solid into liquid will be alloys. Gas into gas will be air. A solution consists of two types of substances, a solute and a solvent. So solution is equals to solute plus solvent. Solvent. The substance in which another substance is mixed is called solvent. For example, water is a solvent in which we can mix different substances such as salt or sugar. Solute. The substance that is added to the solvent to form a solution is called solute. For example, salt when mixed in water acts as a solute for the mixture. Properties of solution. Solution is a homogeneous mixture. We cannot see the particles of solution through naked eyes as they are very small and 1 nanometer in diameter. The path of light is not visible through the solution. The particles of solution do not scatter light through them as they are extremely small. We cannot separate the particles of solution by methods of filtration. Types of solution. Dilute solution. A solution in which the concentration of solute is much less than that of solvent is known as dilute solution. If we keep on adding solute in a solution, there comes a point where no more solute dissolve in the solution. This is called as saturation point of the solution. Unsaturated solution. A solution in which we can add more solute as it has not achieved its saturation level, yet it is called as unsaturated solution. A dilute solution is an unsaturated solution. A solution with large amount of solute is called concentrated solution. Saturated solution. A solute in which no more solute can be added since it has already reached its saturation point, then the solution is known as saturated solution. As you can see here in the picture, unsaturated solutions are those in which more solute can be dissolved, and saturated solution no more solutes can be dissolved. Solubility. The amount of solute present in the saturated solution at a given temperature is called its solubility. What is concentration? Concentration refers to the amount of substance per defined space, or it is the ratio of solute in the solution to either solvent or the total solution. Methods of finding concentration of a solution. First method is mass by mass percentage of a solution, which is equals to mass of a solute upon mass of solvent solution into 100. Second is mass by volume percentage of a solution, which is equals to mass of solute volume of solution into 100. Third is volume by volume percentage of a solution, which is equals to volume of solute upon volume of solution into 100. What is suspension? Suspension is a heterogeneous mixture in which the solute particles do not dissolve but remain suspended throughout the bulk of the medium. For example, chalk in water, smoke in the air. Properties of suspension. It is a heterogeneous mixture. Particles of a suspension are visible to the naked eye. Size of the particles is greater than 100 nanometers. It is an unstable mixture. Solute settles down at the bottom over a period of time. If the solution is passed through filter paper, solute and solvent can be separated. It scatters light when light is passed through the solution, that is, it shows Tyndall effect. As you can see in the picture, if a beam of light is passed through solution, we cannot see the light, but in suspension we can see the particles. Colloids or colloidal solution. Colloidal solution is a uniform solution of two or more substances. The particles are relatively very small and the solution appear as a homogeneous mixture, but it is not. Properties of colloids. Colloids are heterogeneous in nature. The particles of colloid cannot be seen through naked eye. The particles scatter beam of light passing through a colloid and produce Tyndall effect. Colloids are stable in nature. The particles of colloid do not settle down if left uninterrupted. We cannot separate the particles of colloid through filtration. We use the method called centrifugation to separate the particles of colloid. Types of colloids. The components of colloidal solution are the dispersed phase and the dispersion medium. Dispersed phase. The solute-like component of the dispersed particle in the colloid form the dispersed phase. Dispersion medium. The component in which the dispersed phase is suspended is known as dispersion medium. You can see both the dispersed phase and dispersion medium in the picture. Colloids are classified according to the states of solid, liquid or gas of the dispersing medium and dispersed phase. Aerosols. A colloidal solution with dispersed phase solid or liquid and dispersing medium as gas is known as aerosol. Example, clouds. Foam. A colloidal solution with dispersed phase gas and dispersing medium as solid or liquid is called foam. Example, shaving cream. Sols. A colloidal solution with dispersed phase solid and dispersing medium liquid is called as sol. Example, milk of magnesia, mud. Gels. A colloidal solution with dispersed phase liquid and dispersing medium solid is called gel. Emulsions. A colloidal solution with dispersed phase liquid and dispersing medium liquid is called emulsions. Some common examples of colloids are given in the chart. You can pause the video and look through it. Physical and chemical changes. Physical change. The process which brings about the changes in physical properties and no new substances are formed are called physical changes. The common physical changes are change in color, hardness, density, melting and boiling point, etc. For example, melting of ice, boiling of water. Chemical changes. The process in which new substances are formed and chemical properties of the substances gets changed are called chemical changes. For example, burning of wood or paper, souring of milk. Types of pure substances. Pure substances is divided into two types on the basis of their chemical composition. First is element and second is compounds. Elements. It is a basic form of matter that cannot be broken down into simpler substances by chemical reaction. Elements are divided into three types. First, metal, second, non-metal, and third is metalloids. Metals. Example, gold, copper, iron, nickel, silver. Metals are lustrous or shiny. They conduct heat and electricity. They have silver grey or gold yellow color. They are malleable, that is, can be hammered into thin sheets. They are ductile, that is, can be drawn into wires. They are sonorous, making ring sound when hit. And they are solid except mercury, which is liquid at room temperature. Non-metals. Example, diamond, carbon, sulfur, phosphorus. Non-metals displays a variety of colors. They are poor conductors of heat and electricity. And they are non-lustrous, non-sonorous, non-malleable and non-ductile. Metalloids. Elements having intermediate properties between those of metals and nonmetals are called metalloids. For example, silicon, boron, antimony, germanium, etc. Important facts. There are 100 elements, out of which 92 of them occur naturally and rest are man-made. Most of the elements are solid in nature. At room temperature, 11 elements exist in gaseous state and 2 elements exist in liquid state, which are bromine and mercury. At a temperature slightly higher than the room temperature, 2 elements exist in liquid state, calcium and gallium. Compounds. A compound is composed of 2 or more elements chemically combined with one another in a fixed proportion. For example, water is made up of oxygen and hydrogen. Sodium chloride is made up of sodium and chloride, and ammonia from nitrogen and hydrogen. Difference between mixtures and compounds. Mixtures are formed by physically mixing 2 or more substances, while compounds are formed by chemically combining 2 or more elements. Mixtures are categorized as impure substances and compounds fall under pure substances. Mixtures can have a variable composition of the substances forming it. Chemical composition of compound is always fixed. Mixtures can be either homogeneous or heterogeneous in nature. Compounds are always homogeneous in nature. No new substance are formed in the process of making mixtures. A new substance is formed by chemically combining elements. The constituents can be separated easily by physical methods in mixtures. Compound constituents can be separated only by chemical or electrochemical reactions. Thanks for watching. Please do like, share and subscribe.